Good morning, class. I hope you're doing well and you had a great weekend. Today, I want to talk to you about our next lesson. It is Lesson 8, the Texas Revolution. Now, for this activity, we are going to do a Cornell Notes. So I have given you a Google document with the Cornell Note outline, and I've given you the link that will bring you to the web page to find your information. Now, today's video might be a little bit longer because I want to make sure I go over some key elements of this activity. So first off, what we have here is the Texas Revolution Cornell Notes. This is Lesson 8, the Texas Revolution Notes. I've already put in your lesson and I've already put in your lesson crucial question. Your job, I need you to put your first and last name, the date you did the assignment, and your period here. Now, what you have, I'm going to go through this web page a little bit. Here's our link, and I'll get to that in a moment. But just like in Cornell Notes, just like we've done in the past, over on the question or main idea side, you're going to make questions. And they should always have a question mark at the end of them. And then over here are going to be your bullet point notes that answer this question. Now, in the past, you guys have color-coded your information to help you better understand it. So that is something you can do here with simply choosing a different way of coloring your text. It might help you out. Now, if you notice, these do get bigger. Here's another page, and another page, and another page. And finally, here is your Post-it note. Now, you're not going to be responsible for filling everything in, but I want to give you more pages than you needed just to be safe. I recommend you do your writing at size 12 font so it's easier to read for yourself. And obviously, the more detailed you are, the better. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over your web page and where to find the information. Now, if we click here, it's going to take us to our Texas Revolution page, the Texas Revolution. Now, our CQ is how did Americans have the rightful claim to Texas? That is our question. Now, this story has been broken up into 3 parts. So here are your 3 parts. And then finally, we're going to do another activity that brings us to our multiple perspectives here and here. And we're going to talk about those in a moment. Okay? So, we click on here, the Tejanos, and I'm going to do the best I can with enunciation. And it's going to take us to this page. Now, the main idea is the history of Texas is complex and influenced by Native Americans, Spanish, and Mexican people and cultures. The Tejano culture is still an important part of Texas today. So, I'm going to give you some ideas of how to work your way through this. But first, let's just look at what we have. So right now, we have one subcategory called the Spanish territory, which consists of 1, 2, 3 paragraphs. And then we have land grants and settlers, which consist of 2 paragraphs. And then finally, why it matters today is our video here, which you'll watch. So, when I went through this, there are some key terms that are going to come up that you may know or you may not know. Now, the beauty of being able to do this online is you have access to Google, which is a great source for looking up keywords. Now, I've even done them because I want to make sure I have the right enunciation. So I'm going to give you an example of how to do that. So let's just say that I'm going through Spanish territory. What we know today is the state of Texas used to be the Spanish territory called Tejas. And in 1598, the Spanish conquistador claimed the land for Spain, leading to 200 years of Spanish rule. Now, let's just say we don't know what this word conquistador means. You can highlight it, right-click, press copy, go up here, go to your Google, paste it, and have it look it up. It's a noun. A conqueror, especially one of Spanish conquistadors of Mexico, ruled in Peru in the 16th century. Also, conquistador were knights, soldiers, and explorers of the Spanish Empire and the Portuguese Empire. During the Age of Discovery, conquistadors sailed beyond Europe to the Americas, Oceania, Africa, and Asia, conquering territory and opening up trade routes. Now, again, if you're still not sure, we press
Conquistador. Conquistador.
You can press these buttons for enunciation as well. And that's just one way of going about it. I want you to take the initiative on this and look up those words. Now, you don't have to look them up in a dictionary, but we even have the ability for them to spell them for you. So, try that out. Now, if you come across any other words as you read, I would do that. Now, to help you out with this, the Texas Revolution, as we've done these before, right here, Spanish territory. We come back here. What is the Spanish territory? Even my spelling's a little off. What is the Spanish territory? Question mark. Well, that doesn't sound quite as right, so I need to play around with it, right? So what if we did, where is the Spanish territory? Or better yet, what is considered to be the Spanish territory? So here's my question. Now over here, I can put some bullet points, go back, and as I read, I can write down Spanish territory is the state of Texas is considered to be the Spanish territory, and it's also called Tejas. That's great. So for here we have 1, 2, 3 paragraphs that fall underneath the Spanish territory. So I'm looking at possibly 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 bullet points for these three paragraphs. Now, this is land grants and settlers. So we can go back here, hypothetically, kind of go down. Who were the settlers in this territory, comma. We can say that. And we can go back. I'm going to check again. We can add another question. What were the land grants? Can be another question. So all I did was go back and break this into 2 questions. All right. Now finally, when you get to the video, why it matters today, simply going like this. Why it matters today video. You put that there. I'm sorry guys, my typing's a little off. Does it matter today's video? So pretty much I just put the title of the video, so watch the video and give me some information about it in a few bullet points. All right. And these could be questions you can use. Now, when you go here, we're going to go back page. We're going to do the same exact thing we did here. Now, the main idea is cultural difference and disagreements with Mexican government led to Texas to declare independence from Mexico. So, again, we have 1, 2, 3 subheadings. So we'll turn this one right here into a question. Growing numbers of settlers. Question is, why was there a growing number of settlers? That would be great. If you could take 1 or 2 bullet points from each paragraph, that would be great. And then Texas War for Independence. We turn this into a question. Why it matters today. We're going to watch this. Oh, I'll make sure that video is posted. If it's not, don't worry about it. When we go back, we're going to go independence of annexation. So we're going to turn this, the main idea. The annexation of Texas caused tension and division between northern and southern states. So the Lone Star Republic. What was the Lone Star Republic? Here's another one. What was the annexation of Texas? and why it matters today. Finally, you're going to go back, and we have a story with multiple ideas. So these two, doesn't matter which one you click on, it will bring you to the same link. Comparing leaders. Okay, so the leader of the Texans, the president of Texas, contrasting personalities. We have Sam Houston and Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna. All right, so you're going to watch these two videos and have a little comparison of the two. All right, so that's going to be your assignment. Bring you back here, and we'll come here. And as you go again, you're just putting your main ideas as you go through here. And as you can see, this will expand as you work. Don't worry about it. It will keep on expanding, and when we're done, we can easily fix it simply by just going like this. So whatever you don't use, you don't need to worry about, and it will fix itself, okay? So, just so we're all on the same page, don't worry about the formatting right now. Let's just get the information on the table here. And then when you're done, did Americans have the rightful claim to Texas? And that's what I want you to be able to answer. So overall, when you're done with this assignment, this is the question I want you to answer. So all the information you're looking for will help you with this question. Now, I'm going to assign this Monday morning, and I want you guys to work on it. I'm going to give you all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and try to submit it by the end of the day Tuesday, all right, to the best of your ability. Again, do not spend more than 30 minutes to maybe 40 minutes per day on an assignment. Okay, if you need to split it up, that's fine. Now this assignment, along with your two others, when I give them out on Wednesday and Friday, will all be due Sunday at 5 p.m. But if you finish them up early, you're more than welcome to submit them early. Now finally, you must submit the assignments. It's like you doing work, leaving it in your backpack, and not turning it in if you don't submit it online through my Google Class. All right, again, we are not sharing information. We are not sharing your document with me. I'm not going to grade it that way. I'm going to grade it when it's submitted. All right, so if you have any questions, send me a private message, text, or email. All right, guys? All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you.